Just a quick video from me today about the new horror film that's just been released in the UK. It's called A Most Violent Nature. It's a slasher movie and it's shot from the perspective of the killer rather than the would-be victims, and it's quite a novel approach, I would say. It's given me something I've not seen before, which I'm always happy with, especially with slasher movies, because I grew up in the 80s and I was really into my slasher movies like Nightmare on Elm Street series, Friday the 13th, Scream, Halloween, Child's Play, Chucky. Seen them all. I love them all. So you get to the point where you think if you've seen one, you've seen them all type of thing, but I'll still watch them all because it's my jam and these are my movies. So to see a movie like this where it's taking a slightly different approach, it is refreshing. I will say that it is refreshing to see it from a different angle for a change. Now, with this particular movie, it is very much a riff on the early Friday the 13th sequels. It's very much part 2 and part 3 wrapped into one. There's no nudity, which is disappointing. Let's be honest, that's one of the reasons you go to a slash movie, is for the nudity, is for the gratuitous violence, and it's for the feeling, the visceral feeling that you get when you watch this type of movie. So there is no nudity. That is a bit of a downer, shall we say, not to put too fine a points on it. However, there's some innovative kills in it, and once again, in a movie like this, like a slasher film of this type, you want to see some violent, brutally mutilated teens. That's what you're paying your cinema ticket for, and that's what you're going for, the carnage, candy that you will likely see. So when you see someone killed in a way, I won't give it away, spoilers, but there's a novel use of a woodcutter and a hook, and if you like your violence, you won't be disappointed. There was a point when I was watching one of the people in the film get, and they were killed, and they were quite clearly dead. I was like, I think he's dead, I think he can move on. But the downside of it being shot from the killer's perspective, if you can call this a downside, is there's no real plot to speak of, and there's also no score. Now, because there's no score, that means that the sound mixing and editing have to do a lot of the heavy lifting. Now, thankfully, it is quite effective. It almost gives it a documentary type feel. It feels almost more real in certain ways. It feels like someone's just picked up a camera, or basically a drone's following the psycho killer, rather than an actual movie. So you could say that those are innovations in of themselves as well. So, will I watch it again? Probably. Will I be buying it when it comes out? Yes. If I was to say, what would I give it now out of 5, I would probably be giving it 3 out of 5, maybe 3.5. 3. A solid 3. I will be buying it on DVD when it comes out. That's not in question. As I say, I love my horror movies. Anyway, if you were thinking of going to see it and this is your type of film, I would recommend that you do go and see it. Again, on the big screen, you cannot beat the cinema experience in my view. Give this video a thumbs up, give me a like, give me a subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. And have a good day.